If you've played Magic the Gathering for a while now, you're probably familiar with a game called DanDan, a fun little mode where you slap your friends with fish. But did you know the artwork for DanDan has been missing for over 10 years now, nowhere to be seen? Today we're going to be talking about the big bloody fish.
I'm a boss like Hugo, you know, vocals on volcanic, neck is on Pluto.
Drew Tucker, the artist behind DanDan, was one of the original 25 MTG artists to work on the game, with his debut card being Power Leak, Clockwork Beast, and Plateau. His art at the time was highly impressionistic, characterized usually by like the moody color palettes he had with the occasional flourish of watercolor. In modern times, you may have also seen some of his work, including the Commander Masters Arcane Signet or Myriad Landscape. It's crazy to think that people have been doing art for this game for like 30 years now. To circle back a bit, Drew Tucker's original painting for the Magic the Gathering card DanDan was created in 1993 ahead of its release of the Arabian Nights expansion. The exact date of the painting was not publicly documented, and I tried to reach out to him via email and Instagram, but he didn't respond, so let's just say it's a mystery. As for the game mode DanDan, also referred to as Forgetful Fish, it was created by Nick Floyd between spring 1996 and summer 1997 as a unique way to enjoy skill-intensive Magic the Gathering with a very self-contained and low-cost entry point. Almost 25 years later, it gained much more attention when the YouTube channel Ristic Studies spotlighted it on one of his probably most popular videos. I for one hasn't even had a chance to play DanDan yet, but lucky for me, Australia's resident grandpa Gramps is here to explain to me why he likes DanDan and what it's all about.
It was just really interesting. I've been playing Magic since 2008. I was playing structured formats, limited, draft, standard, and then commander. And what really got me was this is a game that uses the fundamental of Magic. It's all interaction. I actually find that DanDan is a really interesting way to teach Magic because of the complexity around the cards that are in the format. DanDan can't be on the battlefield unless your opponent has an island, and can't attack unless you control them. Oh, no, it's the other way around, sorry. Can't be on the battlefield unless you have an island, can't attack unless your opponent has an island. So already a first restriction, quite simple but easy to miss. So I started with a deck called Tempo DanDan, and I got this from Tapped Out, moved it over to Moxfield in July, and then bought all the cards. Went over to America to do a convention. I went and worked at Games Done Quick and bought the deck while I was over there. And then came back and just shared it with everyone that I could. Played as many games as I could. I won my first game and I haven't won a game since, because every time I teach someone to play, it's about interaction. What I love about DanDan is it forces you to go through the steps and phases and go through, you know, priority and resolving cards in a very purposeful and meaningful way.
So yeah, I think it's safe to say that DanDan is pretty popular these days, and at the very least, it's recognizable by the MTG community. So what happened to the artwork? On April 20th of 2023, Daniel Chang posted an announcement on Facebook saying this: "Dear friends, family, and Magic the Gathering fans, the piece called the DanDan from the Arabian Nights Magic the Gathering set by Drew Tucker was stolen from my client today in Seattle. If any of you see this piece or hear about it, please contact me directly. My company will pay a cash reward to anyone who knows the whereabouts of this piece and is safely returned to us or my client, no questions asked. Please get the word out, as this is a very important piece of Magic the Gathering art. I'm very sad that society has stolen from my friend, and more importantly, something that is truly irreplaceable in my heart and his. Thank you for your help, Daniel Chang." This post with only 6 comments was really the only mention I found of this artwork being stolen, no matter how hard I searched. This was it. The artwork for one of Magic's most iconic minigames was just stolen overnight, never to be seen again. As far as I'm still aware, the artwork is still missing with no leads or even possible conclusions to where it ended up, but if you do have information or maybe I missed something, please let me know. As for my theory about where it's gone, I have 2. One, it could have been stolen by another MTG collector who knew what they were after and kind of just wanted to claim it for themselves, never to be seen in the light of day again. Or 2, it was stolen by just some like rando crackhead who likely got a hold of it and just chucked it into a thrift shop or the secondhand market where it was purchased. And now it's just hanging from some baby boomer's bathroom or their second investment property along the beach. Either way, I'm actually genuinely interested to see if the original artwork will ever resurface, and you never know, maybe this video will help raise awareness towards it. Where do you think the original artwork is currently residing at? Let me know in the comments below and I'll fight you about your theory. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. I'm trying to get this channel monetized so I can make a little money and buy more magic cards, because magic cards are expensive. Thanks for watching. Peace.